Hi, I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me and want me to call you on your BS, my coaching information is in the description below. I go live here on YouTube. I decided I'm just going to start saying that I have them scheduled. So if you want to check out those times and come ask me your manifestation questions, I'd love to see you on a live. And be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to day 6 of Manifesting 101, where we are going to talk about that you can think about things and anything however the fuck you want to. Literally anything. You can literally think whatever you want to about anything. The only rules in your head about what you can and cannot think about come from you and your belief systems that you currently hold. I remember when I was working on my self-concept and had like a bajillion fucking affirmations I was trying to tell myself because I just wanted to change like everything about myself, and came to the realization, well, what if I just tell myself I'm perfect? I couldn't tell myself that. That would be wrong. I can't think that. That doesn't feel good to think that. What would other people think of me if they knew I was thinking that? I can't tell myself that. That was such a foreign idea to my brain that I could possibly be perfect and that was okay to think that it was extremely uncomfortable. Extremely uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable that I was like, I can't do that. But it would be nice to just be perfect. If I was perfect, then all of these things that I wish were true about myself would just be true. But that's wrong. I can't do that. Thankfully, a few days after I had that thought, Sammy Ingram made a video. It was about a year ago. You can just tell yourself you're perfect, because that would be the perfect self-concept, would it not? And then you don't have to do all the work to fix yourself and think about this and do this. So I started doing that. And oh fuck, was it uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable. It felt wrong. I can't think this. I can't do this. That can't be true. Blah, blah, blah. But I decided, you know what? I'm perfect. Why can't I be perfect? Like, truly. If I can think anything, then why can't that be true? And the only reason it can't be true is because you tell yourself it can't be true. Going back to the very first day of Manifesting 101, your thoughts create your experience. Your thoughts are your experience. They are everything. Whatever you tell yourself is true, the basis of the law. If you don't think you could possibly be perfect, you're right. But if you think you could be perfect or that you are perfect, you're also fucking right. You can think about anything however the fuck you want to think about it. Whether it's yourself, your past, other people, situations, things, whatever it is. Whatever you want to be thinking about anything, you can just think it. You don't need anybody else's permission. You don't need any validation from anything other than you. And through the repetition of telling yourself that that is how things are, as I said a couple days ago, whatever you tell yourself is true, you will start to believe and become comfortable through the repetition of deciding that that's how things now are. And the only way that you're going to truly understand it and truly grasp it is to do it yourself. But you can accept or reject any thought that comes into your head. Your brain thinks between 60 and 80,000 thoughts a day. Your brain naturally thinks. That's what it does. Your heart naturally beats and pumps blood. Your brain thinks. That's what it does. It's never going to stop doing that. Where your power is realizing that you can detach from your thoughts, that your thoughts don't mean anything and aren't important until you decide they are. I could have been like, no, I can't be perfect. That's wrong. I could have latched onto that and just been like, yeah, that's just the way things are. Just as easily as I decided, no, I'm perfect. Yes, it takes more work to focus on being perfect because you're not used to that. But through the repetition of telling yourself that this is what is now true, It will become as natural to think of yourself as perfect as it is for you to currently think of yourself as that would be impossible. I couldn't possibly be perfect. Because like I said in the last video, you are going to create the neural pathway that just supports that belief system. And that is what you are going to believe. And that is what you are going to start experiencing outside of you to validate what you're telling yourself up here. Because that's how the law works. Whatever you tell yourself is true is true. If you accept it as true and tell yourself that that's true, and when things come up that want to tell you that that couldn't be true, you're like, no, that's not true. I don't have to accept that. I'd reject that thought. That's not true. That is how you take your power back, by realizing that you have all of the power to think whatever the fuck you want to about anything in any moment. The only thing limiting you and keeping you from doing that is you. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.